Good afternoon. My name is Shelia. Thank you for joining us today. My partner Natalie is out doing training, so you will be hearing from me alone. So first thing I want to do, like always, is discuss the Military Veteran Peer Network Program and what we have to offer. So we do one-on-one peer support. That is pretty much if you're not able to talk to your significant other, your families about what you're going through, you can contact us, and then myself, Natalie, or one of our volunteers. Like I said, a Battle Buddy program. We do peer support groups. Our peer support groups that we currently have are the Pathfinders, which is a general peer support group. It's for veterans and service members. We have the Other Side, which is for spouses and significant others of veterans and service members. We have Haven, which is harassment, violence ends now. That's for survivors of sexual assault, sexual trauma. And then we have Yarnaholics, which is another general peer support group, except you're learning a hobby. You're learning how to crochet. We also provide community resources. So if you have questions in regards to rental utility assistance, facing possible homelessness, lack of food in the house, pretty much anything you can think of, if you contact us, then we can get you squared away either internally or with another agency that we collaborate with. We also do a lot of trainings. So we have suicide prevention and awareness trainings that we conduct. We do CALM, which is counseling on access to lethal means. It's putting that time and distance between the method of suicide and the person that's suicidal. We do ASK, which is ask about suicide to save a life. It's just getting comfortable asking those questions, those hard questions. Are you thinking about suicide? Are you thinking about killing yourself? And then we also teach mental health first aid, which is, again, being comfortable, you're talking to somebody that might be, going through a mental health crisis or issue or anything like that nature. We collaborate with the Center for Children, and we do parent cafes, which is pretty much you're teaching the 5 protective factors that help to build healthy families. So the Veterans One-Stop Center, where we're housed, the Veterans One-Stop Center offers free clinical services, regardless of your discharge status, to service members, veterans, and their family. You can get individual, you can get marriage, or you can get family counseling. And then we have a bunch of other agencies housed with us. We have TVC, Texas Veterans Commission Claims Department, so they can help you with your claims. Veteran Business Association, help you if you're thinking about starting a business. Grand Canyon University, any questions you have regarding education, they can square you away. OSAR is housed here as well. Their outreach screening and referrals. They mainly focus on substance use issues. It can be anything from alcohol to something harder. And then SUD, again, supported substance use disorders, employment. They help as far as getting you employment if you are in that situation. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guests for today. I have David and Mr. Robinson. They are both from Project Amistad, and they're going to go ahead and talk about their programs. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Ms. Sheila.
You're muted.
There we go. Thank you, Ms. Sheila. My name is Randall with Project Amistad's Veteran Services. I am the Veterans Navigator here, and the services I provide through my program for veterans would be general assistance. And by that, I mean I can assist with rent, mortgage, and utilities in any combination. The clients we serve would be the veteran, and that's a person who has served in the active military, regardless of the branch of service. And as well, their discharge does not matter. So it could be from honorable to bad conduct. So we support all of our veterans. We also help surviving spouses of military veterans. The only key there is they had to have been married while that service member was on active duty. We work with dependents age 24 or under, as long as they're a full-time student. One thing, the grant that we work with does not recognize common law marriage. I know that's a big thing here in Texas or El Paso, but we can honor that through our program. Basically, the process is very simple. You can reach me at 915-298-1107, or if you call Project Amistad and just ask for the Veterans Department, they'll connect you with me. We'll go through some screening questions on documents that are required. So if it's a mortgage or rent, I would need either a mortgage statement or a rental lease, signed lease, along with a W-9 form from the property, the owner of the home, or the mortgage company. Once I get those documents in hand, once the veteran has those documents in hand, he or she can call me, schedule an appointment. It's pretty quick. And the turnaround time is pretty quick, and our checks get mailed from our location to the destination. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else I need to talk about. Pretty simple. Again, we try to make it user-friendly for the veteran. We try to really streamline that process. The key is for the veteran to understand they have to have skin in the game, so to speak, and make sure they have all the required documentation in order to make the process run smoothly. I don't take partial applications. I don't take half this now, half later. I like for you to come fully prepared so that we can serve you with quickness. Okay, David.
So hello, I'm David Owens. I am the peer support specialist at Project Amistad. So I do offer a lot of the same services that the One Stop offers with the peer support, just talking about the mental health, behavioral health, just kind of letting veterans vent and talk about their stresses and see how I can help. We do have the 2 LPCs on staff. So at any given time, if a client, veteran, dependent, or spouse or widowed spouse wants to see the LPC, I can refer them over at any given moment. We also have a bunch of workbooks, worksheets, and just kind of general handouts. So, we can better help the veteran understand what's going on with them, or just to help how to deal with things. I do also offer career counseling, resume building, interview tips, stuff like that. Partnered with a lot of the same people that One Stop and Shelia has partnered with, mostly because I get everything from her. So, so thank you so much for having this, and there's nothing else.
Okay, no, thank you. I had a question, and I don't know if you discussed it. I might have missed it. So for the rental assistance, is that just for apartments, or do you help with like mortgage assistance? Do they get behind the mortgage as well?
Yeah, well, it's mortgage or rent. And with the mortgage piece, again, they would have to have their latest mortgage statement, which the veteran typically would have. The challenge there is getting that W-9 sent from the mortgage company to me or to them so that we can process that payment. And it's up to $800 as well. Okay.
And again, forgive me if you said it.
No, that's okay. So
we're tracking the rental mortgage. Do you assist with utilities? You said a bunch of stuff you assist with, but I didn't catch all of them. So I'm trying to make sure.
Shelia. Now, yes, utilities as well. So water, gas, electric, we can go up to $100 there. Another advantage veterans would have if they came here, I can help them through my grant through the Veterans Program, but we also have Amistad Cares here as well. So if they're renters, I can help them apply and get approved through that program as well, but they have to be renters. They can't be homeowners unless they're 65 or older. Then we have a third program which we can help there as well. But if they come in, because my utilities go up to $100 per utility, okay? So if they come in here with a $400 electric bill, they're facing a disconnect, then I can process them through Amistad Cares to prevent that disconnect. And then when their bill kind of adjusts, where that $100 means a lot more or carries, more distance for them, then I can circle them back around to my veterans program. So we try to uncover as much as we can to assist that veteran or surviving spouse or spouse. Okay.
Question also, tracking the $100 for utilities, and this is probably a question that's going to be asked. So let me ask it. Is it just total utilities, or is it like per utility?
Per utility.
Okay.
Per utility. So 100 for gas, 100 for electric, 100 for water.
Okay. And then tracking veterans, surviving spouses, their dependents, active duty as well can come to you?
No, we can't do active duty, just veterans. So when they come here, that's a good question. They'll either have to have their VA ID card or their DD-214 along with a state ID, driver's license or something like that. But we've had active military come here. They haven't ETS yet, so they don't qualify for our program, unfortunately.
And what about reserves and National Guard? You said they had to have served active duty, correct?
Yes, if they just served 1 day of active duty and they have that documentation, that would make them, they would be qualified. Okay,
so the dummy proof that, well, if they served pretty much a basic, because everybody's active, we go to basic, then that time counts towards being qualified for your program, even if they're reserves or National Guard, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, make it simple.
yeah.
No, that's all the questions I have. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your resources and your information about your program. It's gonna be very beneficial. I learned more today than I've known, so I'll definitely be utilizing you in the future.
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Shelia.